gosh, hi everybody. My name is Ursula, and on this channel we take the scenic route everywhere, and that is because I have ADHD, and nothing that I plan ever seems to go the way that I want it to. But that's okay, because this channel is about doing it anyways. And today we are doing something that I'm really excited about. I am filming my official YouTube entry for the Cocokind Brand Trip this year. They are taking a group of 8 community members, people who use their products, on a brand trip to Miami in June, and I am in a place in my life where, 1, I would be able to do that, and 2, I've been recently putting myself out there more. As you all on my YouTube have seen, I've been uploading videos since the beginning of March, once a week at least, and I just thought now is the time to do it. So this is my official entry. I love Cocokind. I have been using their ceramide lip blur balm for months now, and I'm obsessed with it because the pigment is amazing and it's not scented. Although I normally am a girl who likes a scented lip balm, when I put this on, at first I was like, oh, hold on, like what? And then like after wearing it, I was like, wait, I kind of love that it's not scented because I'm not getting overstimulated. It's perfect for the ADHD girls who get overstimulated. But on top of that, I recently, during the Ulta spring sale, just bought 2 more of their products. This is the Revitalizing Eye Cream, and I am very excited to try this. As you can see, I've already done my skincare and makeup, so I'm not going to be able to try it right now. So I'll try it tomorrow, but this is the applicator. It's very similar to the Edam lip balm applicator, and I'm assuming it's going to have a really amazing cooling effect. So I'm very excited to try that. And then I also got the Electrolyte Water Cream. This is just a lightweight moisturizer, and this will be perfect during the summer months when it's like super hot, or even in Miami, because I have very oily, well, I have oily combination skin, but when it's hot out, my skin is more oily, just from the heat and everything. So this will be perfect for that, and it has electrolytes in it, so it's hydrating. Even though it's a lightweight moisturizer, it's also still hydrating the skin. And then it's just like a pump applicator, and then I'm so excited to use these, you have no idea. But so this is my official entry. I'm rambling a little bit. I'm gonna go off on some fun facts about myself, just so Cocokind, the brand, has an idea of who I am as a person, and then anybody else who is interested in joining my community has an idea of who I am as a person. Starting with my name. My name is Ursula, and my users on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, my username is Ursula's Who's Its and What's Its. And if you don't know, that is a play at words from the movie The Little Mermaid. The antagonist in that movie is Ursula, a giant octopus. She's a bad bitch and we love her. So whenever anybody tried to make fun of me by calling me Ursula from that movie, or like referencing anything, I was like, okay, thanks, appreciate it. But I was not named after her. I was actually named after my grandmother, who I unfortunately have not had the pleasure of meeting. She passed before I was born, but I was named after her. And I'm so grateful that I have my name, because as we know now, it's a very unique name, but it's like, it just feels so me. Also, when I was a little girl, maybe like from the ages of like 8 to 18, I played softball. Softball was my sport. I'm very grateful for softball. Obviously, I did not continue playing it like through college and stuff, because I just realized I wasn't in love with the sport, but it did teach me a lot. It taught me how to be a team player. It taught me how to interact with different types of personalities. I feel like a lot of kids who maybe don't have a lot of siblings or whatever growing up, and they don't enter into any sort of team extracurricular, they miss out on that opportunity to learn and understand how to interact with different types of personalities. So I'm very grateful for that. But another thing that I'm grateful for is that when I eventually transitioned over to travel softball, anytime we would travel out of our city to go to a game, it was like our tradition to camp. We would pick a campground and we would all buy a site and we would camp. And oftentimes I would stay in an RV with one of my teammates just because my mom didn't own an RV. She couldn't afford one. But sometimes my mom, she's so great, she would get like tents and camping supplies and we would just tent it. And it was fun. It was like core memories. And because of that being like how I grew up, I now at my core have like this desire to be outside and to experience being outside, even though I'm not like a nature girl. I can't sit outside for hours and hours and just be happy. Like, that's not who I am. But every once in a while, I do need to be regrounded and recentered. And the way that I like to do that is I like to go for walks. Of course, I'm in Boston, which is a city. There's not a lot of opportunity to just like go and look and be in nature. But I do find my ways. I live in an area of Boston right now where there's little patches that I can go and just have that time. But the brand trip being camp themed, it's called Camp Hydration. That is just like perfect because I'm like, what other, like, it just seems so perfectly aligned. Me being someone who grew up camping, and then this year I finally like put myself out there and started doing social media, and now they're doing a brand trip and the theme is Camp Hydration. I'm like, it's meant for me. Like, I need to go. Like, please. But also, I am in law school. I am in my second year, about to be a third year. So I'm about to be in my last year of law school, which is crazy. I'm currently in final season. So the fact that I'm like entering myself into this competition, I guess, it's not really a competition. It's really just like, hi, we're all a part of the community. Nice to meet you. I hope you get it. But the fact that I'm doing this right now in the middle of final season is also crazy. Trust, I'm not like letting go of studying hours for finals so that I have time to do social media. We're doing all of it. We're putting as much time necessary into both things. So I'm balancing a lot right now. I'm also on kind of a fitness and wellness journey right now. So I'm working out about 5 or 6 days a week, usually around 6 days a week, whether that's going to the gym or doing a workout class. I recently discovered and fell in love with ClassPass just because I love the variety of workouts that I can get in. But I'm doing a lot right now, but like, it feels like the most fulfilling era of my life because I'm doing everything that I want to do. I want to pursue social media. I want to be an attorney. I want to graduate law school. I want to get fit, and I want my body to look the way that I've always dreamed for it to look. Like, I want all of these things, and I'm doing them. So I'm just really like in an era of, I'm busy, but it's a good busy, and it's like I'm choosing to be this busy, and that makes me happy, and I feel so lucky that I get to choose to do that. And then one final thing that I will leave off with is I value women so much. I value women. My platform is for women. My platform is for women with ADHD, other neurotypical, psychological things that they're dealing with. My platform is to show women that we can be whatever the fuck we want to be. We can do it all. Who cares if you have ADHD? Your life might look messy as hell. It might look completely fucking different than your type A bestie. But that is okay. Like, it's okay. I have almost zero concept of time, and a lot of people don't like that. Like, a lot of people have very strong opinions on someone who is always late. I just understand that that's how I have to function in order to do everything that I want to do. That's like I'm sorry, I do value your time, I promise. I just don't have any concept of my own time. And, you know, it is what it is. But that's just one of those things that I understand about myself. Like, I need to give myself grace in these situations. I am late to almost every single thing. If you watch my YouTube videos, you know that. But I surround myself with people who understand that that is a part of who I am. I do not surround myself with people who are going to make me feel bad about my neurodivergence. We don't have room for that. I also make time for wellness. I make time for health. I take care of myself. And do I do that in the most organized way? No. It just kind of happens. And that's what like living life with neurodivergence looks like. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of research and studies on what neurodivergence in women looks like. And so my platform is just to kind of show what that can look like and just like make people feel like there's a space for them in all of these little worlds that I have placed myself in. I just want to be representation. I want to be representation for women. I want to be representation for Black women. I want to be representation for women with neurodivergence. Like, that's my goal with my platform. And if Cocokind would be so gracious as to choose me to go on this trip, I will continue to use my platform for that purpose. And one of the things that I will highlight is the fact that despite all of this going on in my head, in my life, all of this, I still managed to be chosen for this really amazing opportunity. Like, that is just, that would be a dream. So now that I'm done rambling, Cocokind, thank you for doing this for your community. Anybody else who is submitting their entries, good luck. Like, good luck, y'all. And hopefully I get to meet some of you and make some new friends and continue to build my own community through this trip. And I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you for watching.